What up, y'all? It's your man D Real, and we're going to actually talk. And when I say talk, I mean talk about the Black Panther. Real conversation. And I got a real serious question to ask y'all about it. Content providers and fans alike. Let's be real with D Real. What up, realists? It's your man D Real. Welcome to Be Real with D Real, where edutainment is what I do. Back with another Black Panther based video, more or less a conversation. And I was kind of kicking some ideas around in my head, and I was, well, I'll tell you where this comes from, to be quite honest. I was online and I put in, well, not online, I was on YouTube, and I put in the search recast T'Challa. There are literally hundreds and hundreds of videos about recast T'Challa. Some of them are actually about, okay, we need to recast T'Challa, part of the movement that E-Man started. But there are also some that are like, why are Black people so angry about T'Challa not being recast when T'Challa is, number one, a fictional character, and number two, one created by two Caucasian men. So the argument presented is that no matter what happens, Caucasian people are going to get paid. Caucasian people are going to get paid whether T'Challa is in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever or not. Caucasian people are going to get paid as long as Black Panther comic books are being published, as long as Black Panther action figures are being manufactured. So the question becomes, is that fight our fight? Okay. I'll tell you how I feel about it as one Black man. That's it. I'm not speaking for anybody else. I'm not speaking for anybody else listening. I'm not speaking to anybody else watching. I'm not speaking to anybody else who creates I'm not speaking about anybody else who creates similar content as mine. As a child, okay, my life was influenced at a young age. I would say as early as 10, 11 years old. My life was influenced by four people. One is a fictional character. The other are real people. Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, and T'Challa. Because I saw aspects of T'Challa in those three characters. He was noble. He was a fighter. He fought for what's right, and he fought for it any way he could. And I don't know if Stan Lee and Jack Kirby were channeling Malcolm X or Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, whatever his name was in 1966 at the time, but those qualities come out in that character, even when the character was idiotic and foppish as he was, you know, like in the mid 60s and 70s when they didn't really know what to do with him. You know what I mean? Where he was a supporting character, if you understand what I'm saying. He again is a Black character created by Caucasian men. So why are so many Black people taking up the fight for this character to be seen? I'll say it like this, and this is how I feel. For me, I don't care who created the character. I really don't. It could have been Dennis Cowan. It could have been Dwayne McDuffie. You know, it could have been Christopher Priest. They could have created him, and I would still feel the same way about him. I feel because there is such a lack, there has always been such a lack of Black representation in comics, to the point where we just had to say screw it and become our own creators, become our own artists, become our own writers, because either the people putting out Marvel, DC comics were not getting real feedback from Black people as far as representation of the character. That all changed in 1998 when Christopher Priest took over making a Black Panther comic book and made that comic book amazing. And then after him, Reginald Hudlin added to that history. And those were two Black men who gave a Black perspective about a Black character. Who cares who created him? Okay. They had an idea when they created the character, and they did not create that character to inspire Caucasian people. They did not create that character to inspire Asian people or indigenous people. They created the character purely to inspire Black people. That's why the character is so important, and the character did. And it's obvious from the box office take. It's obvious from the arguing and fighting about recast or not recasting this character to these super duper pro Black people. And I must say, while in passing, pro Black does not mean anti-white. So when you make sentiments like it's a Black character created by a white person, how do you sound? And maybe it's not T'Challa that needs to be questioned. Maybe it's statements like that that need to be questioned. Blade was created by a white person too. Does Blade fall in that same category? Black Lightning, do they all fall in that same category? I don't think it's so important about who created it as it is the impact, okay? Because there are two things, when, especially in art, intention and impact. It may not have been Stan Lee and Jack Kirby's intention to create a movement, but the impact that character has had on Black people most certainly has. So you can be pro-Black all you want to, or so-called pro-Black all you want to. And I can tell you, it's a certain faction of people, and I'm not going to say out loud, but y'all know who y'all are, that come with these radical viewpoints. And radical's cool every now and then, but you can't live your life at 10. You just can't. You can't be radical every second of every day. Okay? Aware, mindful of the things being said, going on around you and in your circle of influence, but radicalized 24/7. Nobody's radicalized 24/7. I love this character, but I'm not radicalized about this character 24/7. You feel me? I have my moments, but I have to live a life. I got a life. I got a family. So I can't be radicalized about Black Panther 24/7. So much in the same way, people who don't feel like this movement is of much impact, well, like I always tell people, in the fullness of time, we will find out who's right or who was wrong. How do you feel about this? Do you think the conversation about Black Panther shouldn't have as much impact because it's a character made by Caucasian people? Is the impact of the character important? Or does it just have to be, oh no, because of who his creator is, it negates all of the impact that he's had on us as a people? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to have that conversation. And as always, I have a new video up for you when you least expect it. And until then, y'all be good to each other.